welcome to Real Talk, Real Solutions, to our 40-day daily challenge of finding God in autism. We are way past the halfway mark. We just have a couple of more days in the um, challenge. And so I am looking forward to wrapping it up so that just I want to try to do maybe something special um, towards the end of it or the end of it. I don't know for sure what, but I do want to do something. Maybe I'll do the last one live. Um, but I today is Thursday. It is uh, uh, May the 23rd. And so, but the day uh, of the actual devotional is yesterday's devotional. So just bear with me. We are chugging along, and I appreciate everyone' patience. So today's scripture, day number 35. So today's scripture is 2 Corinthians 4:8-9. Says, "We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed." So the write up is there seems to be seasons in our lives that are very hard to go through. It's all the more reason to stay connected to God. What we hook up to When we hook up to God, He works on our behalf. I believe the best part of life is not behind us. It is not now, but it is yet to come. In the early years, I knew nothing of the special diet our son would need to be on. I knew nothing of a carnal sacral therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, vitamin supplements, chelation, hyperbaric oxygen treatment, and absolutely nothing of immune and gut disorder. I was perplexed, lost, and confused. But I talked with a Dan doctor, which is Defeat Autism Now, whom I trusted. I read one book at a time. I networked with other parents and I continuously prayed. God did not abandon me, and the devil did not destroy me. We implemented what we could when we could, and our sons, we implemented what we could when we could, and our sons' behaviors improved over time. What we needed to know in raising a child with autism is not learned in any parenting book. We must forge our way through the fear we feel. We need to be determined to find answers. Hope returns when we know God is in control. God has asked us to go forward into what is unknown to us, to figure out what we do not know, what we do not yet know. We are a generation of parents seeing an autism epidemic. Today's verse instructs us not to be crushed or in despair. God has not abandoned us in our time of need. The only way autism can destroy a life and a family is if we allow it to happen. If our source of strength and hope is in God, then our families will stay intact. We may be angry, but we're not crushed. We may be perplexed, but we're not destroyed. We're not in despair. We may have hard days, but we are not going to abandon our children. Autism may have struck our homes, but we will not be destroyed, for God is still in control. When you pray today, okay, so the take home action is the action step today is when you pray today, acknowledge to Jesus that you know God is in control. Thank Him for any new development in your child. Thank Him for giving you wisdom, strength, and your child. Tell Jesus you know it is because of Him you are not destroyed. Wow. My takeaway action with this one is really, wow. I love what she was saying, how this scripture talks about how being hard pressed on every side, how those who love and work with those who are on the autism spectrum, that there is a crushing that can be on every side, being perplexed, um, but not in despair, but not abandoned, struck down, not destroyed. The enemy would love to destroy those who are caring for those who are on the spectrum. But thank God there is a lot of things that are out there that can help. And I love what she said about how um, just acknowledging that regardless, God, you're in control. And then thanking Him for giving wisdom, strength for your child. And most of all, the number one key thing that I liked is when she says that that because you are not destroyed. Tell Jesus you know it is because of Him you are not destroyed. So true. A lot of times I think people who, when they're told, like, oh, you're so, I don't know, just people getting praise for it. And all praise needs to go to Him because you're not destroyed because of Him, not because of how strong you are, resourceful. Those things, they do matter, taking part in them, as far as maybe I would say like the parent or the caregiver or the therapist, teacher, specialist. But it is God, it is Him that that you're not destroyed. So that's my take home, or my takeaway. If you have any comments, please leave it in the comment section. And as always, I want to say that if this video has been of any help or resourceful for you, please like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Have a great rest of your day. Blessings and grace and peace. Bye.